everyone and welcome back to the next video, that is BEC501 subject code Technological Innovation and Management Entrepreneurship subject of its semester, and this is the module 5 video. Here we will be discussing about the business models, its meaning, designing, analyzing and improving; business plan, its meaning, scope and need, financial, marketing, human resource and production or service plan; and business plan formats, project report presentation, and the project report preparation as well as the presentation. Then why some business plan fail, which is the most important question. Then financing, how to start a business; financial opportunity identification, banking sources, non-banking institutes and agencies; venture capital, that's meaning, role in the entrepreneurship; then government schemes for funding the business, which is the most important; pre-launch, launch, post-launch requirements, procedure for getting the licenses and registration; challenges and difficulties in starting an enterprise. Then comes the project design and network analysis. Here we'll give the introduction, importance of network analysis, origin of PERT and CPM and the difference between them. Then network, what is network techniques, need for the network technologies, and step in the PERT, CPM, their advantages, their limitations and differences. These are all the important questions that you'll be getting in the exam. So let's get started. Firstly, business model. Business model is a company's core strategy for the profitable doing business. So next, models generally include informations like products or services, the business plans to sell, market, target markets, and any anticipated expenses. So we are having two levels of business model. One is pricing and another one is cost. So when the evaluating the business model as an investor, you ask the idea makes sense and whether the number adds up. So for example, direct sales or advertising based, it will be like that. These are all the example of traditional business models. What are business plans? This is a roadmap and a blueprint of a project. So it is written document that describes in detail how a business is going to achieve its goal. It describes the unique qualifications that a management team brings to the effort, explains the resources and required for the success, and provides a forecast of results over a reasonable time horizon. Next comes business plan, their scope and needs. Entrepreneurs reap benefits from the planning activity itself. A business plan is used to get finance from the banks or to get equity funding from the angel investors or the venture capitals. So also it can be used to attract the business partners, key employees, or to make the business alliances. So why is this prepared? This is because in a large organization, it enables the board of directors to make a capital investment decisions. Then why do we need this plan? This will force the entrepreneurs and his team to think through all the key elements of the business. This is provides a basis for the actual performance against the expected for performance. You can tally it and note the difference in that. And also this can be used as a budget, because why? The actual results that fall short of the planned results will prompt the entrepreneur to investigate and take the corrective action. Also, this plan will act as a vehicle for communicating the others what they are trying to accomplish. Financial plan. This is a crucial section of a business plan as it translates all the parts of the business into an anticipated financial result. Why? This determines whether or not your business idea is viable or not. And also it determines the business plan is going to be able to attract, will it be able to attract any investors in your idea. So this is a main section that consists of analyzing like income statement, cash flow projection, balance sheet, then break even charts like this. Next comes marketing plan. This is where the various elements of the total business environment. Here it is written after conducting the market analysis, where you will see the market size, then growth, and define your target according to that market. Then it is an activity that is associated with success or failure. And next, the company is not able to connect with the customers, will fail even if it offers attractive products or services. So marketing strategy is more important. So it will also guarantee that a solid customer connection will be made if you have the good plan. Then What does this include? Price, position, or promotions, place, customer value, proportions, like this. Next, human resource. This is a continuous process of systematic planning ahead to achieve an optimum use of the organization's most valuable assets so that they are quality employees. This ensures there is a best fit between the employees and the jobs while avoiding the manpower shortage, like that. So again, we are having four steps of this human resource plan that include present labor supply, forecasting labor demand, balancing the projected labor demand with supply, and supporting the organization goals. So to have a good HRP strategy, you in a place can mean that productivity as well as the profitability for a company. Then, what will be the challenges? It is skilled employees are rare. You need to train them, you need to reward them, and copy with the absences and deal with the conflicts, and also promote the employees or let some of them to go. Next is production or service plan. This is a part of a business plan where you will be describing the specific products or services you are going to offer. It is like explains your business along with the purchasing, manufacturing, packaging, and distributing portions. So your product and service, what it should include. One, you're offering any offer or the products or services, what will be they priced, and the comparison between the products and services with your competitors, like sales literature you can plan to use, including the information of your marketing materials and role of your website will play in the sales effort, like this. Then why of among this all doing all these plans, why do some business plan will fail? So firstly, failure to address the customer problems and needs. So if you are doing blindly without any noticing the feedback from the customer, that is where mainly the plan fails. You have to address the customers, what are their needs, what are their wants, and then you should document the correct customer plan points before preparing the plan. You should know what the customers are expecting from the business. Then customer needs to be identified from the direct experience letters from the customers or from the market research. Second thing is unrealistic goals set by the promoters. So you should have a well defined goals, and that requires an entrepreneur to be well informed about the type of business. And also based on that data and business plan is no idea if it does not include a lot of data. So a lot of data is important. The goals set by the entrepreneur, it should be what? It should be specific, it should be measurable, achievable, realistic, and time bound. That is SMART in short. The financial and the market projection should be realistic, logical, and the reasonable. Next is lack of commitment to the business by the promoters. So you must make a total commitment to the business in order to meet the demands of the new venture. So investor will not be interested in the venture. They does not have any committed promoters. So investors also expect the promoter should have a significant commitment towards the business. So promoters also play a main role in your business plan. Choosing them is a main good strategy. Then lack of experience of promoters. So though you take the promoters, if they have lack of experience or the future knowledge, then it will result in a failure unless and until entrepreneur can either attain the necessary knowledge or team up with others who already have a experience to balance that. Then lack of professionalism. So completely business plan is all about brief, clear, and nicely organized. So it should be highlight those points that can attract the investors. So assumptions made in preparing this business plan should be realistic. Next comes project selection. Here you have to think about the few factors. One is product or service selection, location, project feasibility, business plan preparation, then project profile. So finally, how to prepare a project report. So project report, it is basically an important document that should be fully prepared, and it says what your business idea is all about. So banks and other financial institutes decide whether a loan should be granted or not. So the amount should be sanctioned on the basis of the report that you are giving. So that is our project report. What it should contain? Selection of a project. Firstly, as I said, product or service selection, location selection, project feasibility study, business plan preparation, prepare project profile. After that, you decide on the constitution. There again you are having two parts. One is obtain the registration, another is obtain clearance from the departments as applicable. So again after this you have to go with arrange for the plant and the machinery, arrange for the land and shed, and arrange for the infrastructure. These are all comes under the arrangement of the infrastructure. After that, come to the prepare the project report. Then you have to apply and for the obtaining the finance. Then implement and obtain the final clearances. So this is the formalities for setting up a business enterprise. In this, the project report, it is covered by following broad segments, that is general information you should provide, like name, unit, product name, constitution of unit, name of the promoters, education, qualification, experience, all that. Then details of the project. It should be like, as I said, product or service details, details of machinery, raw materials, utility, manpower requirements, SWOT analysis that we had done, then market survey, it should be enclosed. Cost of the project, you should have all these details mentioned, that is fixed cost. Fixed cost means one time investment in the land, machinery, office equipment. Second thing is working capital, that is stock in the raw material, like semi finished good, how to transport them, then bills received, working expenses in short. Next comes total investment, adding both the fixed capital as well as the working capital, preliminary and pre-operative expenses, in interest during the implementation. All this come under total investment. Then means of finance, you have to mention where you are getting financial support from by terms of loan, working capital loan, or your own investment, like that. Then profitability, you have to also share the revenue, production cost, then you have administrative expenses, and then interest, maintenance, sales and administrative, advertisement, profit, annual income before the tax, net profit, all these things should be mentioned. So this was all about the part 1 video of the module 5. Part 2 video will be uploaded soon. Thank you for watching. Do like, share and subscribe to Exam Ignite for the further